Well,
Speaking of
um, huh?
ketosis, come on,
Yeah.
diatribe now. Step onto soapbox.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, ketosis, I learned about a year ago, and um, I, I I tried it out, and long story short, after about a week and a half, I got into it. I was in ketosis, where my body is burning ketones, which are made from fat. I was in a high-fat diet, also salad and stuff like that. There's it's all complicated stuff. The whole diet thing is complicated. Not that one necessarily. All diets are, because the body is complicated. But getting into ketosis,
And
I
I'm
noticed
learning a
I
lot about my body and food and nutrition just from doing this, which is fascinating. Like
yeah.
it's like a challenge. It's like an adult puzzle. You're just like, oh, okay, what do I do now? Tweak it a little bit, less cheese.
75% fat, but you have to have enough potassium in order to turn the fat into ketones, energy. So,
So you get potassium from go.
salad. And also, as a small substitute, you can get Dr. Eric Berg's electrolyte powder, which I do get, and it does work. If I ever feel a little bit sleepy, tired,
Yeah.
because I'm running low on electrolytes, I can hit that and it'll jump me up. But salad is where you're supposed to get your electrolytes. So if I ever feel like I don't have enough,
How much are the canisters?
I don't know. I don't look at prices, so I just get it.
You
I,
know, the way that we say things, I think really could be off-putting for some people.
I
The
don't
way
care.
that
I work 65 hours a week. I don't look at prices
but
anymore.
the way that we talk about ourselves, I think makes some people uncomfortable. Like I have people with me, and I swear they'll look at me like I'm so self-important, and I'm like, I promise you, I'm not, but I know I sound like it. But that's just the way it is.
Well,
Like,
one thing that you have that I'm working hard at, but I don't naturally have, is a social intelligence. Okay, that's one area I lack at. Okay, and one of the things I'll think about something later on and figure out, oh yeah, I should have said this, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I see what's going on. All this stuff. I mean, this could happen years later. I could figure stuff out. You know.
really?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
if I had just said this, everything would have been all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see, but now you have Jenny, so it's okay.
Yeah, these days it's more like, a few hours later. Oh yeah, and I know body language. I know I could tell, but I'm an impulsive talker. I just think everything I say is interesting because it's interesting to me.
Phrases like that, people don't like that.
Well, I'm not saying it objectively is. I'm just saying it is interesting to me. And I read 30 books a year, have been on average for the last 4 years. I've got a lot of information. I'm a high knowledge person. And, if somebody's offended by that, well, read more books. Don't be retarded. Stop playing video games.
Whoa,
You know,
whoa,
I
whoa.
don't care. You know, I mean, look, I'm around truck drivers, great people, low information people. They're like, it's either
Are they friends
politics
with you
or,
on Facebook?
yeah, I am. I don't care. They know me. Um, and that's the
Did you
way it
call
is.
them low information people?
Like I said, I have low social intelligence. So if I'm burning things up right now, this is evidence that I'm right about that. Okay.
That bridge is gone.
Yeah, I just blew that. No, everybody loves me at work. So after 6 months, my New Year's resolution was like, okay, I'm moving on to something else. So I did resolution 2.0, and I cover that in my video on YouTube.
So
Yeah.
1.0 was everybody loving you at work. Now we're on 2.0, which is what, everybody hating you because you're well on your way.
Yeah, yeah, really. No, 1.0, it was, building relationships and people. And I have been, I get along with everybody, and you can only build the people that want to be built and helped and stuff like that. If they don't, well, I move on. I've got the gift of apathy. So if you don't
The
care
gift.
about your life, I'm not going to care
I
about
forgot you say that. That's such a great line.
it. I know.
Oh,
No.
have you ever heard the line preemptive self-defense? That's one of my favorite lines I learned this summer.
Hmm. Preemptive self-defense. That
That's
sounds
what the
like,
US does.
oh, yeah.
Preemptive. So if you ever get pulled over or something for hitting somebody or fighting with somebody, just be like, it was preemptive self-defense.
Uh, Also known as the Bush Doctrine,
It
right?
yeah, Yeah, right. Well, so what it is it's basically excusing yourself for starting a fight.
Okay. Well, I try not to do that. Smart people don't get in fights. They use diplomacy and bribery and stuff like that.
Well,
So
see, but sometimes the fight is the smart choice.
yeah, no, you'll. There are cases, but if you're dumb enough to get yourself into that situation, yeah, you have to use that tactic. Yeah. I'm just
Or
kidding.
I've always outsourced that kind of labor to other people.
Yeah.
I think that ingest and also reality literally outsource that kind of labor.
Yeah. So after 6 months, I was itching to get onto another resolution. So my next resolution was building body and spirit, or
Humility.
nurturing body and spirit. I don't need humility. Where has humility ever gotten it? Other than a cross, okay? You know,
Wow. Wow.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, I
Wow.
mean, but see, building relationships and people is about humility.
I denounce everything he's said so far.
No, no, no. I'm just kidding. No, so the next thing is like, I took the ketosis thing and
Ah,
focused
here we go. The
on
real
my
conversation.
body. Yeah, I looked in the mirror. I'm like, oh, for the first time in a long time, I don't like the way I look. I'm basically like ET with a different shaped head. So right with a normal looking head. ET, you get it? Okay, just look at ET phone home. Okay, but in other words, I need to build these packs.
Googling ET phone home.
I need to build this body. So
Is that your second? Is that your 2.0 2018 challenge or what?
yeah, in this one, I expect to run for about 2 years, probably. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take
Really?
a lot of adjusting. Yeah, because there's a long list of things I have to adjust to get to the point where I'm building my body, but also spirit too. So
So this keto diet, you're still on it, right?
yeah, and I've got to figure out. Well, ketosis is something you do. It basically heals the body. There's a lot of inflammation that glucose or high glucose levels can cause
So
insulin.
how long does it take for those sorts of things to start healing?
I mean, it goes away. I don't know how many, but with within a few days, you notice, oh my goodness, I feel like, I mean, lots of energy. Like I'm jumping, I'm running around at work. I could work 14 days, 3 days in a row if I want to. It's just like boundless energy.
14 days, 3 days in a row.
Yeah, but the
When
diet,
time isn't a real measure, we can call it whatever we want.
yeah,
For
yeah,
those watching, refer to the earlier part of the conversation.
yeah. Well, in the reruns, they're just gonna like jump off of here. They're never gonna get to this part because of all that stuff.
Well, this is the good part, though.
Yeah, yeah. So, too bad we can't separate it out and do some video editing because that could have been a separate segment. But anyway, but yeah. Um, so yeah, keep the salad going. You're supposed to do 7 to 10 cups of salad a day, but I just get those Walmart salads. Hi, Christy.
Seven to cups of salad? I've had like three a day, maybe. No, no, that's not true. I mean, I had this big Wendy's salad today, and I couldn't even finish it. It was so big. I mean, it was like that round and just deeper than you expect. There were two dressing packets in the little baggie, and I was like, why would I need two? Like, was she trying to be nice or what? And then I poured it all on there. It had the guacamole on there and stuff, and I'm eating away, and I'm like, where'd all the salad dressing go? Well, this is just a really deep salad.
Yeah, that sounds like 5 to 7. I don't eat 7 to 10 cups of salad.
So one big, pretty good sized salad is the thing.
Go to Walmart and they have
So we're
these.
not talking about loads of salad all day. We're talking about one good salad every day.
Just get a good decent salad. That's been working for me.
Because I've been eating around probably around 11 every day, 10 or 11, and then eating again maybe 7 in the
Okay, so
evening.
you're doing intermittent fasting. Well, kind of. You're doing 2 meals anyway. If you
Well,
can bring.
I'm not really but I do eat a lot now. I eat a lot more now on this keto thing. So
Yeah.
I eat a lot
Okay.
more volume.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Um,
I don't know if I've gained any weight, probably.
Probably not. I mean, once you get into ketosis, your body's going to use fat. That doesn't care if you eat it, the fat, or if it takes it off of your body. That's the beauty of ketosis, is it'll just seamlessly take the fat off of you and use it as energy. So, but you just you have to have your salad. But don't eat too much salad because you'll get stones. See, even salad isn't healthy for you.
It gives you stones, kidney stones, or what?
Yeah, something like that. Builds up calcium deposits and stuff.
Oh,
So the antidote to that is you get lemon juice and apple cider vinegar, and you just put that in there. We got a new add-on here. Chris Grimm. Hey, Chris. How's it going? He's from the church. Our
Christy is
dad,
actually the wife.
and dad just showed up.
Oh,
So,
Dad's here. You have to watch earlier, Dad. I answered your question earlier.
yeah, so go back, or once this goes onto the,
Which may be soon.
could be, yeah, once we cut off here. But we got to do this more often. So nights are good for you?
Evenings, yeah, most of the time, I think.
Evenings after what, 7?
Yeah, I just, was out, got dinner, and I ate dinner earlier today, and then took care of, hung out. So
Cool.
I went and saw Christopher Robin. That's what I did. It's a
Okay.
movie.
Christy says good and yes. I don't know what that means.
That's to you. How are you doing? Good and yes.
Oh, okay. Wow, that took a while to come back on there.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know how far it's lagging on there, but
So basically, the keto diet has changed my life. I was pre-diabetic, and for 10 years was using apple cider vinegar or other vinegars to mixture, not straight, to regulate my blood sugar, and I don't have to do that, because when you're not running off of glucose, or you're on a low glycemic diet, you don't need to regulate it as much. So, hey, can't you eat stevia?
yes, you can eat the stevia on Ketosis, and I had some in my coffee this morning because, well, it's the off-brand of stevia. It's like True Steve or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Truvia. But
I get sugar-free
yeah.
stuff all the time. Like when I get my coffee, sugar-free, tastes great. I love it.
So I drink coffee sugar-free, but I also enjoy it the other way. Like I can enjoy it either way. It's just it's like two different things, though. I like it with a lot of like creamer in there and stuff, and I also like coffee drinks. But I can drink black coffee any day of the week.
Russell Stovers, gotta get those. Sugar-free with
I
stevia.
bought some of those for Mom a couple Christmases ago. I got to figure out what to do for Christmas shopping this year.
Totally worth it. Yeah, and half, but I'm gonna go. That's a good substitute to get your fats. But if you have throat problems like I do, probably want to get lactose-free. So
I have been drinking so much half and half. It's the one thing I love about this diet. Now, I don't drink a lot.
you have.
I'll fill it up to like about there.
Yeah,
And
I
then
recommend. Yeah, that's
but
about right.
It's so rich, it's enough. You just take a little sip and coat your whole mouth, and you just keep eating. I don't know if that sounds weird, but that's the reality of it.
Yeah, and for others out there,
the flavor so much.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
It's
the
one thing I never would drink half and half. But it's the one thing about this diet. I'm like, wow, I'm really glad.
I've always liked half and half. When we went to the restaurants, they had those little half and half. Remember that? I'm like, oh, this is so good.
I just had a shot, Scott.
Yeah, they're really good. So
as many as we could get, and then steal them from other tables until our conscience caught up with us.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm innocent. Anyway, no.
Still proven guilty.
But you can get the cartons, and I would have that at work and drink half of it, and that's about all you need, and then drink the other half at the other meal. So
try
Advocare Spark.
What is Advocare Spark?
Is that an energy drink or?
I don't know, but I'm going to take a screenshot just in case.
Yep, Steve Kinkle is an Advocare specialist, distributor.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We'll have to look at it. I'm always looking for new things to enjoy and eat. Literally, on this ketosis thing, whatever keto thing, I'm always looking for new food things that I like. And by the way, I know that I was an ardent disser of the pork rinds.
Yeah, totally
Yeah,
good, right?
I bought them
Yeah,
and I'm eating them.
yeah, I know. It's kind of gross that it's pig skin that's fried, but
Yeah, but it's
they're
the
high in
closest
fat.
thing to chips that you can get.
Yeah, and I
And
haven't
it's
had any negative
as
effects
good as chips. It's just something you would normally think is not being healthy, but there's literally zero nutritional value.
other than fat and protein.
It's like
It's a
eating
good
nothing.
source of. No, it's fat and protein. That's what it
Okay,
is. That's
sure.
pretty good. Yeah, mental focus and energy. Okay.
Well, I'm all about mental focus and energy.
And then another thing, what was I going to say? So brie cheese is one of them. It can be expensive, but it's a good source of
You know,
fat.
I could find a brie cheese when I was looking. Now, didn't look extensively. It was like Sunday afternoon, and I wanted to because I had 2 days of work. Yeah, I know what it looks like.
Yeah.
I had 2 days of work that I wasn't planning on leaving the campus, and so what I ended up doing is getting other things. Like I didn't look extensively. I got enough to know that I could make it through the next 2 days and have enough eggs and half and half and whatever. Hey,
Yeah,
John.
avocado is good in your salad. You know, I'm gonna plug this in just in
I
case.
had it in my salad today. Yeah, no, and I had a half avocado earlier today.
And then walnuts. Is it walnuts? Yeah, those are really high in fat. Good walnut source of fat too. Because you want to diversify your fat sources, otherwise you're going to get sick of your diet. So you have to diversify.
Well, that's what I was talking about, looking for new food sources all the time.
Yeah.
Like I'm constantly picking up the package and looking at the back, and I'm like, I've got 2 bricks of cheese sitting here just in case.